All right, so we're back in Far Cry and going to see what Bembé wants, along with Chorizo. So let's go.
Chorizo, who does have rhinestones around his eyes.
And a rhinestone mechanic bag attached to his.
Fuzzy, furry mechanic bag.
Chorizo a rhinestone cowboy?
All this for a book.
He doesn't have a cowboy hat. You can't be a cowboy without a cowboy hat.
Is that how it works?
That is how it works. That's
so
the law.
If you have a cowboy hat,
then you're a cowboy. Legally.
that's all it takes.
That's all it takes. If you don't have a cowboy hat and you claim to be a cowboy, you get arrested.
Guessing these are friendlies?
Rojas?
Maybe.
We'll say sort of.
Thought you wanted the book from the safe.
Can the man have both? Of course, Via Judia Hotel is the real prize jewel. It's the best smuggling port on the south coast.
You just needed someone to clear out the competition.
The Russians made good money from this place. And with this book of corrupt officials in their pay, that money will now flow to me. We are done here.
Good to know.
But you and I still
We're
have
freeing
dates to do, Vaas.
Yara
You've paid off some
to
of
just be
Paolo's
putting
debt,
in
but not
more
all.
bad people.
Don't worry.
That
I have more work.
sounds like a Far Cry game.
Yeah.
You gonna burn his face? Gee.
Cue Nugget to take a peaceful conversation into a hostile one in 2 seconds.
¿Qué tal, guerilla? Let's make me some money.
Can you get closer to him and burn him?
Oh, yep. He looks upset.
Okay.
Nobody else really seemed to care.
And he's looking for the danger too.
I have
as
to
if
talk to him now. So talk to Bembé. What?
Time to pay off some debt.
Yeah, he's completely fine with what you just
I got
did.
some customers who
Alright.
are dying to get out of paradise. You're going to help them do that. I've left you a truck. Use it to drive my customers to the docks. Or I'll ship them.
Oh, Far Cry.
The docks are... When the boat leaves, the boat leaves.
The boat leaves.
Okay, that's good to know.
Do we want to take it out?
You can take it. There's no tank.
Yeah, there's no tank, so you can probably take the bullets more
Tank,
stealthily.
yeah.
Should just... Yeah, there we go.
The lovely kickback.
Just keep it going and then
Jeez, he's just shooting at me.
do your
Behind
back
you.
and left, back left.
Where?
That vehicle right there.
What the hell? That guy?
Yeah, he ran aground. I think you're shooting the vehicle more than the guy.
There
I was
a guy.
hoping it would blow up. Holy crap.
Oh, but you need to heal.
Pop some
Thanks.
pills.
You are welcome.
The highlight doesn't really work with the smoke. Guy's still freaking dinking around.
You got him.
Careful, Dani. You've got troops heading
Alright.
in your direction.
So they hit the
Tried-
button.
You gotta blow
Yeah,
up
and that's
that
what you need to destroy.
billboard.
So there might
just
be
Take it out with your.
a mortar that you can probably find.
I mean, the mortar's still on the other side. Yeah,
Just shoot it?
that works.
There you go. You just got that. But now you just need to take out all the guys. Probably including the vehicle that just ran to your
To
right.
your right a little bit behind the building.
That, yeah.
You can see
Where?
the red glowing guys through the building. He's sitting in the truck. All right, he just needs to move.
Oh,
Damn.
you
We
just
get
did
it?
You just.
All right.
Just cleared
That's
the
how you do
checkpoint.
it.
There we
That's how you do it.
go. Who would have thought you had to
Apparently.
destroy a billboard?
Yeah.
Right?
They might have explained that to us at some point, but I don't know.
It might be in one of the tips that flash through on the loading screens.
All right.
But-
So we have tires. I guess I'll repair. Man, that's almost.
I think
Oh,
I think
now
they just it popped
so
their
it's a
tires.
fast travel.
Yeah. Well, and it popped their
It just
tires.
popped
Their tires.
Yeah, so now
Yeah.
it's a checkpoint for your guys,
Sucka.
and they're
Now they're in a
fighting.
fight.
Whoa, I'm on
It's
the wrong
behind you,
side
actually, though.
now. Yeah. That
That's weird.
didn't seem correct in my brain.
It moved your car to the other side. Oh, was that a jeepney?
Oh, that guy just
That
veered
one's
right into
definitely
you.
not your fault.
That was a Jeepaloose.
Is it auto driving again?
No.
No. If it's auto drive, it'll show on like the top portion of the screen
turn right.
traveling to destination.
I'm
So that's when
on
you
the
know.
road.
It just changed because you went past the turn.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He passed a turn, but not
He passed
necessarily
a
the
turn, and then
Okay.
the path changed. All I'm saying.
Not paying enough
Right there, see?
Now
the
it's-
turn. Yeah,
yeah.
see?
I got that one. That's what I was going for. That's the plan all along.
Billboard. Get some.
I like how this
some
became
pictures.
backseat driving.
Just saying, when the
No, I
thing
get it.
turned,
I get it.
like,
I'm just saying
it said
that
turn here and you didn't, and it redirected.
Bingo. Military's got them.
Maybe the not having a minimap is the best
Why
thing.
is it everywhere you send me, I find trouble?
Speculation is a waste of time, and time is money. Take matters into your own hands, Rojas, and fast. Rafael is there somewhere.
So what are we doing?
Where are the other Ninja Turtles then?
Get
If
the free
Raphael's here.
refugees.
Oh, shiz. What? Ninja Turtles?
That Raphael's in there
I don't watch
somewhere.
myself here.
Hold on. I'm back, chorizo. From the...
Gonna sneak attack.
Probably up the tower. Or on the lower floor to your left. That.
Watch out! Fan out!
Did you not get?
Oh. What
Oh,
the hell?
She just smoked you out.
She just exploded into smoke.
Smoke explosions.
Oh, you got a Scorpion auto pistol that's not as good as the one you already have that shoots exploding bullets.
Oh, and they're shooting mortars at you, but it doesn't matter because you're in a...
'Cause you've got a roof.
Yeah, you've got a roof. Oh, they down
Rizzo
your
is
snow.
down.
Or Tio.
Trio is the worst person ever.
If he's the one that shot down your dog, yeah.
Freaking
love how
magic
quick
shield.
I love how quick
The
those shields
butthole
just pop
shield.
up.
It's the
Jeez.
butthole shield.
That would be called an album cover. Don't shoot the civilians. Go save your chorizo.
Save the people.
Can you help?
Who
I have to do it one by one and set up a group of 3 together release.
Release one and have them release the rest. Then there's the other ones.
Is that it?
No, it's straight ahead though.
Well, two, yeah,
Those
straight ahead.
refugees.
Yeah, there's no more bad guys.
I
now.
thought there were more bad guys.
No.
That seemed too easy. Sorry.
Muchas gracias.
And now you can hear
See,
your dog while the
Raphael.
guy talks to you about where you need to go.
Bingo.
The big blue cross is chorizo.
Hopefully he never dies.
Oh, that's so sad.
Just needed some loves.
Love heals. Love heals. Love heals everything. Ooh, yeah. Alright, weirdo. What do you want?
Bembé send you? Si. Are you Rafael? I got papers for you. They're in the truck nearby with Bembe's costumers. You better hurry. What about you? I'm going back to my studio. I have more art to create.
You just saved an
Bembé,
artist.
I got your clients and your papers from Rafael.
Okay, Rojas.
Aren't we all
Make sure my precious
artists?
cargo gets to the port.
Si.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, you gotta go drive a truck.
Everyone good back there?
Gotta love just a black screen and subtitles.
Yeah.
We're driving.
I'm in the truck.
Boss,
In the
There's a lot of
truck.
horses around you.
to damage the goods.
Oh, and you have a time limit to get there too.
I got a truck full of people here.
No, Danny.
You have a truck full of money. Thought you were going to a port. I guess, is that a port technically?
My money.
It could be.
I'm here to drive. That's what I do. Drive and shoot. Drive,
Drive
shoot.
and shoot. Right turn.
Turn. Turn. Turn the wheel.
Watch out for motorcycles.
Hit, guys. Oh, sorry.
I feel like if you hit other vehicles, you'll probably kill the people in the back of your truck. And then you have to start all over again.
Remember, the pilot always dies first.
So you're the pilot, so you're willing to go down with this plane?
That's how it works, right?
Also remember, like, you know, traveling in a car is more dangerous than flying.
The boat won't wait forever.
I know.
It's statistically, yeah, but
The boat won't wait forever, and you were there in less than a minute.
all right.
Wait a minute, Christmas trees? Do you even grow
Christmas
those?
trees.
Mexicans pay crazy money for this. How do you think El Presidente found the Marias in face?
Okay, go through.
Say fake Christmas trees. Boom.
They better be here.
Now you just have to be very stealthy and not run into things. This is like that mission in Grand Theft Auto, where you don't run into the prison outpost and alert everyone to your presence.
But instantly do.
Yes, but instantly do.
And then
So I
get
had to
chopped up in a
drive the
rotor
truck
blade.
from Bembé to go meet Bembé.
I'm sure our friends
Well, you
here
drove
will
the
be
truck from
appreciate-
Raphael.
Ah, momento, amigos. This isn't your stop.
There was
We're
Raphael?
not going.
Business expense.
Yeah, Raphael was the guy.
Oh no,
The
you
artist.
better not be
Why
that
don't you leave
kind of
part time and
guy.
you can focus on your talents.
They both
Turn
had
back
blonde
into a
hair,
power with
right?
my permission to
Nope.
leave.
Short blonde hair.
Vaya con Dios.
Well, you left
That
from
kinda
Bembé to go and meet Raphael. To then come back to Bembé. He's
I've
now going
already
to sell those
forgotten.
people.
What do you mean by that? Not that kind of guy.
Paolo.
Okay, so he took the
Let me
truck
suffer back.
with the women in it,
That was
and he
one hell of a
he
day you
said that they were business expenses. So I'm saying he better not be that kind of guy who sells into sex trafficking, because if
That's
so,
what
that
he's
guy
doing.
needs to
I
die.
know you won, but Talia and I are still getting off this island.
Which just reinforces my idea that we're just
Whenever you're smuggling people, it always doesn't seem settle well in my belly.
no, it doesn't.
I mean, it's Far
But
Cry.
I'm just
You're-
saying
you're,
that
you're trading one bad for another bad.
you are trading one bad for another bad.
It's over here.
You're liberating Yara just to put other bad people in power.
Did I ever tell you the time when I played Fallout 3 without learning how to fast travel?
Yep.
You mentioned it in the last Far Cry, but I don't know the full details about it.
We also, because I've been editing.
How many more details do you need?
I don't know. It seemed like there was a full, in-depth, lengthy novel in that.
I mean, that's the game. It's a big, lengthy novel, especially if you don't fast travel.
Oh.
But editing through the Ascent, yeah, we don't fast travel anywhere. There's a lot of that's just us walking
No,
around murdering.
that's not necessarily true. There was one time we did take the metro. But every time we kept looking at the metro,
Metro is
just
terrible in that.
Yeah.
it just never seemed like it went where we needed to go. And then when
Yeah.
we got to where we needed to go, it was like, oh look, the metro's like 2 feet away from this.
Yeah.
So it was a confusing mechanic to figure
just
out
saying.
if it even passed where we needed to be.
It's a very fun game. We spent most of it just walking around and murdering things.
That's the gist of what the game was anyway. And yes, I had fun doing that. Especially the sheer panic of running into level 21 dudes and we were level 5. You need to talk to the guy first, I think.
Yep. He's in the camp.
Always in the camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Details.
He's the gold icon on your map.
I thought it
so-
was like... I don't see icons. I'm icon blind.
You're just blind in general, apparently. Like, you don't see the color yellow.
I just
see
don't.
icons
I
now?
really don't like this third person
Yeah, this is annoying.
thing.
So you
That's-
know, I'm a badass radio DJ. Okay, that's a lie. But you inspired me, Danny, with your guerrilla-ness.
Oh, yeah.
I dream of my...
Sounds like an STD.
Maximus
And okay.
Matanza's music.
I mean, is that why his
Libertad's
neck's
message
so
all over the airwaves.
swollen?
I call it Radio Libertad.
Like, the rest of him doesn't look like that chubby, but his neck is very, like, that's a medical condition. It's not.
It says
just overweight.
diabetes
To make
pouch.
handing out flyers go way faster, okay? Counter propaganda.
He just proportioned
right into the
out
machine.
differently than a lot of other people. It all went to his
I can
neck
see
instead of his
it.
stomach.
You feel it?
Built
down there?
different.
No, it's just me. Oh, okay, cool. Yes! Oh, I can't wait to Tali and Paulo see this shit.
Hi,
Is he gonna
Bomb.
show somebody his
Hi,
poop?
Bomb. Who's
That's
this
some
lady?
hair.
What's up?
Kill?
See, now you know what it looks like from the other side. Jeez.
Yeah, your dog does
He
jump
bites.
at the guy. Yeah, he jumps at him and bites.
That taxi did that taxi ram that?
I think so.
All
Yeah.
right.
Somebody give that man a prize. Oh. RPG.
He just took out that tree too.
This fucking thing sucks. Come on. Done. Alright.
I'm gonna say Chorizo got that one.
Probably snuck in for the final.
It's also great how
Last
it's
bit
like,
of life.
hey, we just took over this checkpoint, and it's, oh, that man just got, or did they miss him
Toasted?
somehow?
He got toasted a little.
It's like, hey, there's these awesome new checkpoints you took over, and they're yours now. Except every time you go there, it just, it's a fight, just like it was the first
Yeah.
time.
But you
get
actually
some
have people
bullets?
to help you fight, though. That's the bonus.
You wanted to talk to me, right? Talk.
You been
Talk.
to the Pez Volador
Alright.
diving club? Muy
She wants some
bonito.
Pez from you.
Used to be that famous poet's hideout. Maybe his
Go
stuff
hang
is
out
still lying
later?
around.
It's
Treasure
just telling
hunt.
you where to find money, but you haven't been doing anything with the money anyway.
Well, we haven't done a treasure hunt yet.
We did.
That
It was
taxi is still
Did we?
trying to get through.
it was the mongoose or whatever it was that you had to run after and
Oh,
kill.
yeah. Forgot about that one.
You watch out for that taxi
All right.
driver. He
Go ahead.
he's still got, he's got no time.
You'll be fine.
That's
be
called
fine.
dedication to one's job, where
like,
nothing
I'm
will
gonna-
stop that taxi driver from getting
I'm
where
gonna
he
get
needs
my
to go.
fare. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get my fare. Alright, Chorizo. Just gonna leave ya, because you'll show up later. Sorry. Sorry, puppy doggy. Alright, Bicho.
I just glanced to the right and I just saw the sparks from the taxi veering off, going where it needed to go.
That's the true hero of Yara. It's that taxi driver.
He is a true hero.
Yeah.
Alright, squeezy, squeezy.
Oye, bicho. I'm a segunda.
About fucking time. You're slower than my shits after I ate too many
I
plátanos.
told you he's showing people his
Swear to
poop.
God, bicho.
What you waiting for? Spray the posters, plant the bombs, get the fucking word out. Radio Libertad is waiting to be born. Córrele, chop chop.
You might want to, I don't know if you put your gun away if they're not going to freak out.
It's
You
a
gotta,
red
like,
area, so they probably still will.
Stealth it.
Good spot for
It's
bicho's
flashing.
firebombs.
Okay.
Planting explosives and just throwing out some trash.
Yeah, he's looking at
Oh.
you now.
Nothing to see.
He's like, will
You
you
just
find a
planted a
bomb?
bomb right in front of that guard.
Oh, you kicked your dog.
Well,
And now your dog's probably on fire. Yeah.
Well, it's good to know it probably would have kicked off in a second anyway.
who is shooting me?
I think that was a civilian. They ran
One
at
that
you
was
like
running.
Sucks to be you, I guess.
a. I think you threw a EMP grenade, wasn't it?
So
Yeah.
I
That's
threw
the
whatever the
grenades
hell
he
was in
has.
my pocket.
You threw some spare change.
Bombs away.
You might not want to be standing near that when it goes off.
There's one more garbage can. Probably that one right in front of you.
And now I need to just paint. Yes, paint. You need to
Paint.
spray paint the billboards.
How do you paint?
These?
Or right in front of you. To the left. End of the street you're on. It's also weird to hear the little squeak behind
Yeah, these ones are flashing.
D-Face.
Oh, looks good.
That was really quick. If only it worked like that all the time.
Oh, missing children. That's good to know.
So we just like
If there's
randomly
another one of
run
those.
around.
Yeah, any one of those. So there was one on top of that building that was back there as well.
have a
But I'm sure that
career.
just make the
Where?
rounds around the.
So just follow the yellow path on your mini map, and I'm sure you'll find a lot of them. Right here, and then directly behind this one, and up on the
Those wrists
building.
loose.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, so cute!
Don't have to apologize for that.
Oh. But yeah, if you turn left again, and then
look
up on
up.
that building, straight up, straight up.
What building?
Nope.
Yep,
Where?
right there.
That one.
Yep,
Yep.
grapple up there.
Whoa.
This is quite the grapple.
Well,
Ascend. There you go. It's like it's.
whoa.
Okay.
One more.
I didn't. Okay.
One
I tried to pick these up and then
And it
just
flicked you through, so there's
Alright.
one more somewhere. Oh, is it across the way on the building?
right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another one that you can deface. Geez, they're everywhere.
Check that
Because
one.
there was one right behind you on the roof as well.
It's there.
Yeah.
Bicho, I'm done.
No, man. You're not done. Are you ready for the next step?
I'm ready.
Find 6 more.
Okay, so Maria's on her way. There's a banner she's gonna unveil on live TV, and you are gonna swap it out for our banner instead.
Oh, I am I?
It's high up, but you can get
So now you've got to climb the crane to swap them out with something more fun.
Go team!
It's like right behind you too. You're like right where you need
Yeah.
to be.
Go team.
Oh, except there's a helicopter coming in. Good thing you got your EMP.
EMP. EMP!
Although I think maybe that's her coming in and not.
I don't see it
So
as a total
shouldn't
loss
take
if
it
you
down?
EMP her helicopter.
It's red, though.
Yeah, that's not her.
And there it goes.
Soft landing. It's great how it just lands and like they get out, I guess. Or is it?
Yeah,
Apparently, I don't know. Alright, so what are we doing?
it's the
You gotta
crane
climb the crane.
behind you.
There's a big crane.
Oh, shoes! What?
Yeah, it didn't
That
stop.
yellow
It just
thing right there.
That
You
crane?
have to climb.
Yep.
You have to climb that.
Oh. Why did it come up here then?
Bicho's gonna be pissed if I don't swap up.
Bichos.
might want to deal with that helicopter though.
Oh, still. Well, what am I gonna do?
I don't know. Just saying, you might not want to climb a ladder under to a crane while the helicopter's. I guess the helicopter is focused more on. Nope, it knows you exist. Ladders. The greatest video game threat of all time.
Ladders.
Especially for Nugget.
Especially for everyone.
No, I know.
Ladders suck.
I
This one
unfortunately only
steel
have you as my
bar
main
will-
test subject in regards to ladders.
That one steel bar will protect you, but only if you can't see the helicopter.
Yep. If I don't see you, you can't hit me. Right?
It's a physics game.
Alright, what do I got? We all know that the driver's like behind bulletproof glass.
Yep. Unless you're driving it, and then of course. He's smoking. Uh-oh. Your steel bar.
Now we're going for broke.
You got some steel. You got some tin roof panels. Those will stop the bullets. Oh, you might want to heal. Because you're like almost dead.
Yeah, one bar protects me though. Right?
Kinda.
Just saying. That one bar protects you till it doesn't. No!
Yeah.
Random helicopter. Almost as bad as the ladders.
What are we doing?
Behind you?
Here?
Yeah, down that way.
You gotta go around, out and around.
Yeah, so turn right and then around that way.
Just remember you got a parachute.
You're on the outside of it. He's got a parachute, it's true.
How was
but
I
he
supposed to get through there?
Then you gotta
I don't know.
replace all
I
of
think there's
these.
supposed to be
Swap banner.
Do it?
There we go.
Don't hold, just press.
Just press.
Okay.
Alright.
Bicho, I can now have vandalism.
Of the truckers!
You can steal that helicopter too.
Shit that makes you a fucking badass. Come meet me at the gas station outside town. Correle!
Yay! Where's the gas station outside town?
Oh.
R to cancel attack. It's great how it doesn't mark. Oh, there it does. It's over that way. Straight down that road.
I'm here. Stop honking.
Don't fuck with the seat, it's just how I like it.
Weird thing to say when you're dropping off someone else's car.
Yeah, right?
Let's take that. That's how I like it. Hello, Herc.
Not Herc.
South?
Mira, it's
Herc
starting.
South.
And now for a special announcement.
Hello, my beautiful foreign friends. Any questions before we begin?
Seems devious.
How do you respond
Seems
to
weird
rumors
to
Diego
say welcome my
Castillo is
foreign
your son?
friends.
I don't. Diego Castillo is the first son of Yara and an example to all true Yarans. Now, it is my pleasure to unveil the construction of the Antón Castillo True Yaran Cultural Center. Bájenla inmediatamente. You see? This is the kind of cultural pollution we are fighting against. We just need to borrow your phones and your cameras.
Uh-huh.
Everyone in Yara saw that shit. Oh my god, Danny. We have so much to do.
Yay!
I'm blowing my own fucking mind.
Seems
Yeah.
so thrilled.
Sure, he'll get beaten and tortured later. Alright, well, do we want to wrap it up there with our
Vandalism?
vandalism?
It's Clara. Whatever you're doing, drop it.
Una nueva operación.
A chance to slay the lion in his den. Come
Well, we
find
have
me
a
in
new
Espa-
mission coming in.
Sending you a picture
Dun
of the
dun
Libertad Steakhouse later.
dun. We're gonna go kill a lion. What the flaming horse?
The night shift. Okay, Clara. I'm on my
Okay.
way.
Welcome
There's a
to
lot-
Far Cry.
There's a lot of animals on fire in Yara.
¿Qué? You're on the air?
No, but we are so close I can taste it. Come to my ranch.
Why?
I don't want to taste that guy's ranch.
Isn't that reason enough?
All right, so
That flaming horse and
that's the end of
ranch
Far Cry
tasting and
with a flaming horse and rhinestone butt pack.
rhinestone butt pack. Adios.
Thanks for watching.